It's really about the change that Nigeria
deserves. I'm still very concerned about the fact that when we go with this e-registration, some people might still think it is being marginalized because when you talk about anything digital, it might now look like this is a platform for only educated people. You know, we remembered when mobile banking came, a lot of our old folk didn't really embrace it. So what then is the assurance that this is going to be effective enough?
I said it during the course of our conversation that we know, we understand these challenges, especially pẹ̀lú àwọn ìyá àti bàbá wa nílé, àwọn tó wà ní bí a tó ń ṣoko ìgbèríko, pé ìdí nìyẹn pé a ti ń sọ fún àwọn àjọ tó ń ṣe àjọ tí a mọ̀ sí NIMC tó ń manage ní orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà pé ìdí tí a gbọ́dọ̀ jọ fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà jọ ní gbogbo wa a gbọ́dọ̀ jọ fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ pé àwọn tó wà ní gbèríko yìí bí wọ́n ṣe ní ìtòkọ́ pé láìsí níìní o lè ṣe registration lọ Progressive Congress. So àwọn bàbá àtàwọn màmá wa yìí, they are keen to it, they have taken that advantage to register, and if you go and check the data of NIMC, you discover that it has gone up as a result of this advocacy and mobilization of the All Progressives.
Okay, let's go directly to this youth matter. The not too young to rule bill. How far?
Oh, beautiful! One of the greatest achievements of the All Progressives Congress, and taba wo lọ láti Southwest wa bí dókè Ọya lọ nílẹ̀ Káàárọ̀ Oòjíire wa bí dókè Ọya. I repeat, if you go to our National Assembly, Leni, that not too young to run bill has availed so many young people opportunity to serve at the both State Assembly, National Assembly, and other facets of governance. So, not too young to run bill wa. How them way àwọn Yorùbá bá sọ̀rọ̀ kan tó bí òwe níwájú ẹ̀yin tó jù mí lọ nílé ẹ̀yin àgbààgbà pé iyọ̀ lẹ́sẹ̀ ọ̀dọ́ máa ń yọ̀. Àwa gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọ̀dọ́ àti we have taken it upon ourselves pé ó ju pé ká yan èèyàn sípò lọ torí pé ó jẹ́ ọ̀dọ́. We have been following them dogmatically to make sure that they have not deviated, and as God will have it, pàápàá jùlọ ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ondo àwọn ọ̀dọ́ ta ní ó jẹ́ ọ̀dọ́ tó jẹ́ pé àmúyangàn ni wọ́n láwùjọ àwọn ọ̀dọ́.
Wọ́n dojú tì wá torí wà níbi ètò ìfẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ṣé àwọn ọ̀dọ́ ta yẹ síbẹ̀.
Ẹ rí wípé olótú ẹ rí pé all this, if you look at the achievement of both the government at the state level, at our various local government level, and at the federal level, ẹ rí pé àwọn ọ̀dọ́ wọ̀nyí wọ́n kópa pàtàkì. They are playing significant role. Yes, most of them, you may not see them on national dailies or national TV, but they are the architects.
Àwọn olórílù tó ń lù ń sà.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n dẹ̀ torí pé we have travelled far and near. Àwa la ní ìmọ̀ òye ẹ̀rọ ayélujára wọ́n ṣe ń ṣe lókè òkun. Olóòtú ọmọ yín tó wà nílé tọmọ tẹrù pọ ọmọ ọdún mẹ́rin ọmọ ọdún márùn-ún yẹn tó bá gbá fóònù yín nǹkan tá a ṣe lórí ẹ̀. So and this has metamorphosed into development in today's Nigeria, and lóòótọ́ alimati wà nítorí ẹ̀ka wà gẹ́gẹ́ bí orílẹ̀-èdè ṣùgbọ́n ṣáà síbi tá a wà lánàá ìtẹ̀síwájú ń dé. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àwọn èèyàn wá lè rò pé bí ìjọba ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú ṣe débẹ̀ pé àwọn kan ṣe sọ ọ̀ṣọ́ di òru kan tọ́ magician. But governance doesn't work like that. It entails a lot of bureaucracy and other things. So gbogbo ẹ̀ tó bẹ́ẹ̀ jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ pẹ̀lú àjọṣepọ̀ àwọn aráàlú àtàwọn aráalé, the achievement we have recorded so far is a result of the commitment of these young chaps.
So sir, since the commencement of the Not Too Young to Rule since 2018 up until now, a lot of youths are actually watching us. Yes, we know you've been doing a lot, but we still need you to educate people, youth watching us, on how to involve, because like you said, politics is way more than leadership. It is also about followership.
Yes.
So there are lots of youth that feel they don't need to involve in politics. So we'd like you to walk them through and encourage them to be participants.
It is not leadership alone. It's not about not about politics alone. I've been telling people. We have seen young pastors now who are doing very well, who have remodeled the face of Christianity. We have seen young Islamic cleric, young ones who have equally given a kind of facelift to Islam in this country. Ditto, in the previous years, if you hear anything about traditional religion, you'll be thinking that they have introduced they have through the help of technology. Yes, they have introduced a lot of things. As a matter of fact, I was listening to a program yesterday that it was trying to discuss about our tradition relating with science. So it shows that these young people are there. Yes, they have introduced ideas, exposures, and IT into whatever they believe in. So in view of this, àwọn ọ̀dọ́ láńgbà wa wọ̀nyí wọ́n gbogbo kiri wọ́n ṣe dáadáa àwọn tó jẹ́ ara lé ẹ̀yìn bàbá màmá bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn tí ò ṣe dáadáa à ń gbìyànjú láti dó olóòtú ìka yìí ẹ rí i pé kíni kò ṣe kíni kò dọ́gba a lè rí bákan náà bẹ́ẹ̀ dá ṣe ṣùgbọ́n ṣá à ń gbìyànjú láti rí i pé the gap between àwọn tó ṣe dáadáa pé kò ṣe kíni pé everybody at least we are almost on the same page, we are at the end of the day.
tó ẹ̀yin ẹ̀yin wá ní gbogbo ibi tí ẹ bá wá tí ẹ ń wò wá ètò mixed grill ní láàárọ̀ yìí ọ̀dọ́ wa la gbé wa o lábá ní ẹjẹ́ àyànnà náà ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn ọ̀dọ́ yìí pàápàá jùlọ ní APC àwọn ni youth leader ni wọ́n ní APC àwọn wo ní ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìgbà a sọ wípé àwọn ọ̀dọ́ wọ́n yọ̀lẹ̀ àwọn ọ̀dọ́ àwọn kan ní àwọn òyọ̀lẹ̀ o à ń ṣiṣẹ́ o ní làwọn àbá ní àwọn ń ṣiṣẹ́ ẹ má dáhùn èèyàn tó ní wọ́n yọ̀lẹ̀ lóhùn àwa rí wípé àwọn bàbá wa sọ pé àwọn ọmọ yẹn àròpá lè fi lélẹ̀ fún wọn o bọ́ọ̀sì fi lélẹ̀ fún wa bí wọn bá kúrò ń bẹ nǹkan kan ó mú wọn kúrò ń bẹ tá à ń pè ní kú àbí ìyẹn di dandan torí téèyàn bá ti dàgbà náà yóò lọ àwọn kan náà ni yóò tún gbàgbẹ́ lára àwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan tí wọ́n wá ṣe dáadáa tí a rí wípé wọ́n dàbí Júdásì láàrin àwa ọ̀dọ́ ṣe mọ̀ wípé wà bẹ́ẹ̀ tó yẹ pé a rò wípé èèyàn gidi làwọn ilé ó yẹ kán ṣe dáadáa tí wọn ò ṣe dáadáa kí lẹ rò wípé àwọn ọ̀dọ́ lè ṣe.
olóòtú mo ti sọ ṣáájú lẹ́ẹ̀kan pé àwọn ọ̀dọ́ wa pé àṣẹ kí ni àfi wọ́n sílẹ̀ a ti ń rìn kiri láti 2018 tó ti yan wá síbò láti rìn kiri láti ìgbèríko sí ìgbèríko ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ sí ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ ìpínlẹ̀ sí ìpínlẹ̀ láti rí pé a bá àwọn ọ̀dọ́ wa sọ̀rọ̀ pé.
ṣáwọn tó wà nípò.
àtàwọn tí ò sí nípò àtàwọn tó wà nípò as a matter of fact we have gone beyond the scope of the Progressive Congress because I felt that for the fact that we have been chosen as a leader beyond the scope of our work that we are indebted to our society to educate these young people torí pé ọmọ tá a kọ́lé ni ọmọ burúkú ọjọ́ ẹni òun lára gbàgbà burúkú lọ́la torí in order to forestall that we have taken it upon ourselves to equally move beyond the scope of the All Progressives Congress.
So gbogbo ọ̀dọ́ ní láì.
pé gbogbo ọ̀dọ́ torí pé kí ni ìjọba ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú All Progressives Congress ló wà lórí àlééfà
tó bá
dé bá ojú ó dé bá mú nìyẹn. so láti rí pé a mú ìdẹ́kun bá irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ la ṣe ń gbìyànjú pé àwọn ọ̀dọ́ wa you can be useful for yourself you can be useful for the society ó lè jẹ́ ohun ìwúlò àti rí ẹni tó jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àti rí ẹni tó jẹ́ pé ó jẹ́ ìpàtà ní ìgbà kan rí nígbà tọ́lọ́run máa gbé bó ṣe ń ṣe dé ó jẹ́ ohun tó wúlò ó jẹ́ ohun àwòkọ́ṣe parajọ ohun àwòkọ́ṣe láàrin ìlú so àásínmi olótú à ń gbìyànjú láti àkókò sí àkókò láti rí i pé àwọn ọ̀dọ́ yìí wọ́n ṣe kí ni wọ́n ṣe dáadáa.
yàtọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ tẹ̀ ń bá wọn sọ ṣó ní nǹkan míì tẹ̀ tún ṣe
olótú ẹ lè báyọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ lásán láì jẹ́ pé ẹgbẹ́ ìgbésẹ̀ we have been engaging our leaders across board to make sure because àwọn Yorùbá tó bí òwe àwọn yayiya àtàwọn tó jù wá lọ́nlé wọ́n ní wọ́n tó bá dilẹ̀ èṣù wáṣẹ́ fún èṣù yá lò so kéṣù má bàa yá wọn lò àti à bá àwọn tó jẹ́ adarí wa sọ̀rọ̀ in governance níjọba ìbílẹ̀ àwọn gómìnà wa ààrẹ wa l'Àbújá pé there must be a kind of engagement. Yes, you said you should drop violence. When they are dropping violence, there must be something in exchange. Yes, there must be. So the bá dẹ̀ wo ìjọba ti la ètò oríṣiríṣi sílẹ̀ láti ṣe kíni through the Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ kẹwàá púpọ̀ ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ondo. We have a minister for youth development, the person of
I was going to that.
Honourable Ayọ̀ Ọláwándé ẹ̀rípò ń ṣe gudugudu méje àti àyà mẹ́fà ní ìlú Àbújá láti rí pé ìgbé ayé ìdìrọ̀rùn ó bá àwọn. As a matter of fact, they were lọ bá minister because I have had reasons to engage him several times. We converse almost on weekly basis to make sure that our young people torí pé àwa náà a lè dá ṣe pẹ̀lú ìfọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn adarí wọ̀nyí ni pé a ní tó bá jẹ́ àgbàlagbà tó bá ti ju ọ̀dọ́ lọ́wọ́ ní àkànjọ kó jẹ́ kó wọn address kó jẹ́ kó wọn attend sáwọn ọ̀dọ́ wọn yẹn òun dẹ̀ jẹ́ kó jẹ́ kó ṣe kí wọ́n ṣe kíní wọ́n ṣe àṣeyege àṣeyọrí ẹ̀sùn ẹ̀ rí pé ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ondo ọlọ́nkẹ́ àti mínísítà kìíní àti kejì wa ọ̀dọ́ ni wọ́n tó lè ṣe kíní wọ́n ṣe dáadáa tó wá ní gómìnà tó jẹ́ kó tó ṣe kíní ó nífẹ̀ẹ́ ọ̀dọ́ látọkàn wá so ó jẹ́ kí our campaign for youth development and engagement ó jẹ́ kó mú ìrọ̀rùn dání.
Also, you see, they say that there is a wide gap or difference between a young man and an old boy and a young man. You get old boy and a young man. You see, now that the sensitization is ongoing, a lot of youth want to get involved in politics, but because of the maybe economy or maybe because before they get themselves established, they are already thinking of how to establish themselves first before involving in politics. And you said you've been putting out structures to curb or maybe to foster the participation of youth in politics, because púpọ̀ náà àwọn ọ̀dọ́ wa ni wọ́n fẹ́ darapọ̀ mọ́ ètò òṣèlú àmọ́ ohun tá a fẹ́ jẹ tá a fẹ́ mu ó ti gba ọkàn. So if there is no proper structure, don't you think they will go into politics with the wrong motive?
All of us mo ti sọ síwájú lẹ́ẹ̀kan torí pé a jẹ́ ọ̀dọ́ tó mọ ọwọ́ tó yà sọ́wọ́ sí wa we must try as much as possible to join a political party. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, that has been my own campaign, that you must show interest to, because tábà sọ pé if you are not showing interest
tábàtàdì mẹ́yìn
àwọn tí yẹ kó jẹ́ aṣíwájú làwa jẹ́ aṣíwájú wa it does not cost us a dime, it does not cost us a thing. All you need to do is to identify your ward and polling unit, go there, go and register. Darapọ̀ mọ́ ẹgbẹ́ ibẹ̀ làárọ̀ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀, darapọ̀ mọ́ ẹgbẹ́, it does not cost you a dime. As a matter of fact, the ongoing registration does not cost a dime. The only thing that it costs you is for you to just
make effort,
go there, your NIN, your name, your email address, go and register free of charge. Ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú APC àti ní Abuja àti ìpínlẹ̀ Ondo, we have ìfọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ tó ṣe déédéé tó dán mọ́ wà. So the only thing that I need is pé just go there with this aforementioned document and you will be registered, and from there you get notification of meetings and other things. So kì í ṣe pé ó dìgbà tó bá ní owó tó ṣe pàápàá jùlọ nínú ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú wa All Progressives Congress a kì í fi owó a kì í fi ṣáájú ìṣesí, because our leadership recruitment process too matters, the kind of leaders that we yes, and part of what this e-registration, the opportunity is going to give to us, because in the previous years, so when one bag money, some person will just come and say, oh, I want to contest. But going through our data page now, it will give us opportunity
to know who you are.
To know who you are. A rí pé bí àná àbíjẹta ìkan lára àwọn jàǹdùkú tí ìjọba orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà gan tó ti declare wanted, wọ́n lọ ṣe ayédèrú wọ́n ta ayédèrú káàdì fún pé ó ti darapọ̀ mọ́ ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú APC. But after due diligence and due investigation, a rí pé ní ward lọ́pẹ́ ní register gan ward mẹ́wàá ló wà níbẹ̀ wọ́n lè yẹn jẹ́ register wọ́n lè jẹ́ ọmọ ward 13. So I think so you can see the advantages. Part of the advantages of this e-registration. But it's sincerely speaking, to actually know our numbers. In Ondo State, for instance, we have registered above 130,000 in Ondo State. Yes, so it is simple with 130,000 naira. If you do ratio 1, the calculation ratio 1 to 3, that's somebody will bring 3 persons, will converse for 3 persons vote. You are fine.
Okay, looking into with the youth, mo ṣe wà yìí báyìí. A fẹ́ ṣe díẹ̀ kẹ́yìn kan tó ní ó yá àjọ máa gbàdá o gbébọn o kinní kan o because mo ti dàbí ẹni pé mo ti ráyè mo dẹ̀ rí páyé dùn dáadáa kò dẹ̀ tún fi bẹ́ẹ̀ sí okun yẹn dáadáa lára but a rí wípé àwọn ọ̀dọ́ wa náà sábà lò fún tọ́ọ̀gì ẹ̀yin òṣèlú yìí náà ẹ̀yin tẹ́tí gòkè tẹ́tí dàgbà yìí náà lẹ́ máa ń lò wọ́n at the end of the day wá ní wọn fẹ́ ṣẹ́ṣe wọn níṣẹ́ àwọn lẹ́dẹ̀ máa ẹ̀yin lẹ́tún máa kọ́bọ̀ fún wọn again kí ni ṣẹ́mọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ó jẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ tó jẹ́ pé ó ti jẹ wá lógún gan tá a ti ń ké lórí even níbi iléeṣẹ́ wa yìí a máa ń sọ gan kí wà ní ìgbésẹ̀ ẹ̀yin gẹ́gẹ́ bí olórí àwọn ọ̀dọ́ láti lè dẹ́kun irú nǹkan bí eléyìí.
Olótùú ń gbẹ́ fi àkókò ìmọ̀ ẹ fi dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Ondo àti àwọn adarí ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú Progressive Congress ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ondo. A rí wípé mo sọ síwájú lẹ́ẹ̀kan gbà tá a fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ yìí pé a ti ṣe ìdíje méjì sẹ́yìn nǹkan bíi ọdún kan. This is a result of our efforts and the aforementioned people. Pé violence, election is not war. The people that you are thinking that you are going to war with are the people that are going to go and canvass for vote from tomorrow. To wá pa wọn lẹ́yìn ta ló máa dìbò fún ẹ lọ́la.
Àwọn tó tiẹ̀ tó torí ẹ̀ jà gan wọ́n lọ máa fúnra wọn níyàwó.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Olótùú, so nípa ìdí èyí a ti ń bá àwọn ọ̀dọ́ wa sọ̀rọ̀ and you could see that it is not in the Ondo state alone. It has spread to the entire southwest. Electoral violence is fast becoming a thing of the past. Yes, ṣe mọ̀ pé ẹgbẹ́ bíi mẹ́ta ló wà nílẹ̀ káàrọ̀ òjìrè, a ní ẹgbẹ́ Progressive Congress, a ní ìkan ọ̀bùrẹ̀dà, a dẹ̀ ní ìkan Akọ́dùà ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun. Pàápàá lórí ọ̀fẹ́ Ọlọ́run pé ètò kù Ọlọ́run àbá wa Ọlọ́run àgbà fún wa. So that this our campaign Olótùú rárá, so that this our campaign can gain the exact and projected momentum that we have envisaged. Torí pé ó ṣe pàtàkì ó ṣe àti sọ fáwọn ọ̀dọ́ wa àwọn tó di adarí lẹ́ni they groom themselves in previous years, so you can equally mo ṣe sọ́tún ayé lẹ́kùn pé you can equally be useful àti ń bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀.
èèyàn mọ tó la fẹ́ rí o.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọ̀rọ̀ tàbí ń bá wọn sọ ló bí pé we have been having a free and fair election devoid of any form of violence. I think that so it shows that yes, it is not Uhuru yet. We may not have achieved 100% electoral process, violence, free stuff, but you can't. Pé ó ti ṣe ayé ìgbà kan rí tẹ́lẹ̀ pé tàbá fẹ́ lọ sí tàbá ń ṣe èrò ọ̀tọ̀ ìdìbò ẹlòmíràn nílùú. At a point when I said I want to my father, when I told my father that I want to go into leadership, he was saying I had to go and get an accommodation. He said his experience in 1983 was awful, that he wouldn't want to experience such. I think the last time he went to get an accommodation somewhere so that people will not come his house. But fast forward to what we have today. We are friends, we are brothers, and that preaching has been entrenched from cities to cities, from towns to towns, villages to villages. Election is not war. Then
election is not
war. We have been preaching that, and and you know there is something that is so wonderful in Ondo State. We are peace-loving people.
Yes.
We love ourselves so much, especially if you have traveled far. I will tell you are from Ondo. It is then that you are going to see that kind of love that Ondo people shares within themselves. So we are brothers, we are friends. So and we must be at all times, irrespective of any kind of election, we must be seen as one.
Okay, comrade, I have a quick question. I know you've mentioned about it, but then I still want you to clarify. Kí ni ìyàtọ̀ ní àárín òṣèlú àti olùdarí, because you keep mentioning leadership and politics on different contexts. So, would you consider yourself as a politician or a leader?
I don't always like it. The way people are branding it, referring to somebody as a, I think you understand me, but we are in our own right in this organization, for the fact that people are looking up to you at home, far back at home. Olùdarí ni àwọn èèyàn ń wo àwòkọ́ṣe yín.
ẹni tó bá ti ń wo àwòkọ́ṣe
ni olùdarí. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹni tí àwọn èèyàn tí wọ́n máa ṣe àwọn pàápàá jùlọ àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké òbí nílé ẹ rí i pé àwọn ọmọ wọn máa wo àwòkọ́. For instance, take a look at most of your children. You discover that what that thing you that you think that you love doing, they are doing it as well before you know it. So nípa ìdí èyí, we must be conscious as gẹ́gẹ́ bí olùdarí, we must be conscious of our characters, of our way of life at all times. Pé àwọn èèyàn wà lẹ́yìn wa tó ń ṣe kíni.
So tàwa ló lóṣèlú sáà.
If you look at the contest, I'm not shying away from the fact that I'm a politician.
Yes.
I think you understand. But I only it's a personal thing that I chose that. Oh, I like being referred to as leader, not
a politician.
Not the conventional. Because when you tell people that
I'm a
you're a politician,
you know what?
I think you understand. And it's that time yes. And through our characters over times, we have been able to change that notion about an average politician. People olóṣèlú kọ yes in the previous years pàápàá jùlọ láyé àwọn ìjọba àná ìjọba àwọn arábí ẹ rí i pé wọ́n sọ pé wọ́n á ṣe nǹkan but APC government yes we are not magicians as I've said earlier on. It may take time but we are approaching that threshold of the change mantra that we preach when we're coming.
Okay, let's come down to Ondo State. Let me take first. Let's come down to Ondo State with what Ayedatiwa. Now we're celebrating our 50th anniversary of Ondo State. Apart from that, with what Ayedatiwa is doing, do you think? Well, I know you will not say he's not doing well because it's APC and you are APC. Right. So how can you come here and tell me he's not doing well?
Olóòtú rárá àní sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ torí pé àkọ́kọ́ jẹ́ ọmọ ìpínlẹ̀ Ondo kó tó di pé a jẹ́ ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú APC torí pé if things are wrong tá a bá sọ lé ní the generation yet unborn will not forgive us.
ìbòlẹ̀ fíìpù ti ń lack díẹ̀díẹ̀ ó ṣe dáadáa ṣùgbọ́n bó ló ti lack.
When this government was coming on board, sincerely speaking, I for one, I was thinking that because he only preached about his agenda. And when it came, look at urbanization of especially our capital. Akure now can compete favorably with any southwest state capital.
Urbanization, good.
We have not at it debaton, but as Simita Walano, our roads. When I drove to this place this morning, I was just laughing. If you take less than 100 meters. We see that there is a construction ongoing on this road. So I think if you look right, left, back, forth now, you discover that all the construction is Ondo State has been turned to a construction site, and it's going to. I can assure the people of the Sunshine State that things will be better. It's getting better every day. Comrade
Olótù Ayedatiwa is doing well.
Yes.
Onfuani is. But kò sí bí èèyàn ṣe máa ń good lọ rẹpẹtẹ. Ìgbà máa ń ní àwọn ibì kan bólẹ̀ fìpò fì sí.
Olótù kò síbi tó fì sí.
Ẹni tó ṣèlú kò sí o. Òṣèlú lẹ ti bọ́ yìí o.
Olótù tó bá níbi tó mọ sọ ṣáájú lẹ́ẹ̀kan akọ́kọ́ jẹ́ ọmọ ìpínlẹ̀ Ondo.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Tó tó bí a jẹ́ ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ APC. Tabaro tọ́lé ní tá a bá sọ. We have grown up children back at home. We have toddlers too. That daddy. What are your contributions? What did you do when you felt that
going wrong?
And part of why some of us take this as a responsibility upon ourselves that my background where I came from, I'm from Charlie's background, whereby we believe that things must be done right. I think that yes, personify. And we have correction mechanism and gómìnà wa ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ondo jẹ́ ní pé tí ẹ bá mọ̀ orí tẹ bá send message sí aka àti ohun tó tọ́ àti ohun tó yẹ.
wọ́n fún ẹ̀yin ọ̀dọ́ láyè láti lè máa sọ àwọn nǹkan kan fáwọn.
Superb ẹ rí i pé àwọn tó yí gómìnà ká tó jẹ́ àwọn olùbáṣiṣẹ́ gómìnà wọ́n the youth. As a matter of fact, some of our elderly hegemony I know that pé àwọn sọ pé why ìjẹ́ pé ó ṣe jẹ́ àwọn ọ̀dọ́ torí pé àwa ní ọjọ́ òní àti ọjọ́ ìṣọ̀lá nìkan àwa ní ọjọ́ òní àti ọjọ́ ọ̀la àwọn bàbá àti màmá wa nílé. They have spent a whole lot of money to expose us to Western education, to expose us to development across the entire world, and what they just need to do is to give us the required support to excel in whatever field that we have chosen, and part of it is torí ọ̀dọ́ tó bá ṣe dáadáa lẹ́ni òun láti sọ pé òun fẹ́ díje lọ́la ọ̀dọ́ bá ṣe dáadáa lẹ́ni làwọn èèyàn we have seen leaders whereby people are clamoring that this leader particular leader must run for an election again as a result of the antecedent so the kind of youth that we are grooming yẹn kì í ṣe àwọn ọ̀dọ́ tó jẹ́ pé.
What then is coming to Ondo State, what then is your assessment, because we've spoken about Mr. Governor, what then is your assessment on the youth in political offices and portfolios in Ondo State?
I have said it over and over again. As a matter of fact, we are proud of our young people in governance. They have been so wonderful, they are doing very well. Look at, for instance, look at our Commissioner for Women Affairs in Ondo State. When I was appreciating Mr. Governor in one of our forum, I said, we have lent you one of our capable ends in the youth wing of Ondo State, and they have not let us down because we are following up.
That's the thing, you
yes,
follow.
We are following up. We are monitoring the activities. So to make sure they did not deviate or derail from the principle of governance. And yes, there have been times that we have had disagreements too.
Of course,
yes, especially when eventually we come to a dialogue to proffer a lasting solution, and it's really helping us and helping them and helping the government at the same time. So these young people, I give all the young people in this government, I give them pass mark and I give them kudos.
But are you satisfied with the percentage of numbers of people that are in political office, or you would want more?
We are like Oliver Twist, who will continue to ask for more. And the governor in his magnanimity has promised us that it's just starting. That by the time it will finish with the young, by the time he's going to, that young people will be much more proud of, man. That in the entire country there won't be any government that is as friendly as his government.
Yes, our people anywhere when they watch us now, youth matter now with the young this morning, and our comrade now we carry and our pidgin remain where you never speak. You don't speak Yoruba tire. You don't even speak English tire. But boys way there. And most of the time, sir, I want to tell you this. They say na money when I take the buy when I youth. So even from up like that to every APC say na money. Say if na just push money, and say youth we like money. So say na money when I take the buy, they not true, bros.
Madam, they are not true. They are just like giving our dog a bad name to nail it. It is not. I think you understand me. It is not. They are not true. They are just insinuations that because of this, because our platform don't give these young people opportunity, to take flight, to test their capacity, and to equally, it don't help them to drive the goals and the passion, whatever passion that they have gotten for. So for how long
can you people test my capacity, especially if I don't have a godfather?
You are not in our for Progressive Congress. We don't believe godfather. But make I tell you, even for church, for religious centers, there are places that are set for elders.
Yes.
In the business world, there are some areas where we say them young people say, this one na baba dey there. So ditto
in politics,
even for governance. So all this, maybe that is what people refer to as, but in every facet of our life, of
someone in front.
I think that there are people, there are leaders, there are mentors. Okay, now there are people that you meet on your way to prosperity. So those people,
you have to respect them.
Sincerely speaking. So if peradventure, maybe not those kind of things, those kind of leaders, elders that people they refer to as a godfather, but they are not for godfather. Even Yoruba,
more also speaking about godfatherism and also talking about experience. Sometimes they look down on the youth because they think they don't have enough experience. So what is that missing ingredient or missing recipe in our youth that the elders think we are not experienced enough to hold all these offices?
This power.
Yes, I have reiterated this oftentimes that we are our young people in governance, that we are following them dogmatically to make sure that they did not derail. And having discovered that, these young people, they are doing very well. They have tested especially the APC leadership, APC governor of yesterday, in person of our late leader, that sets some certain young people, and that has reposed the confidence of the present governor.
Okay.
So equally, these youth are wonderful young people. Let me equally put them at the forefront of government, because when I was serving as the deputy governor, they did not disappoint us. So, and he is sure that, and we have at no point we have disappointed them, and it has further justified whatever confidence our leaders repose. It, as a matter of fact, for our political party now, our leaders, they push us forward. Say, oh, you can do it. Some of you have done it, and you have done it better than even than what we could do, than what we have done when we were in office. That we believe in your capacity, that we believe that you will drive Ondo State to the greater height and to their expected dreams.
Okay, now let's talk about youth empowerment in Ondo State. And you know, these youths, you can't really get them well if you're not empowering them, because a lot of them has this thing upstairs, but they need to, you know, some hand to draw them up. What are those things you've put in place as empowerment in Ondo State?
You know, in Egbe, there is what we call governance and party administration. As is party administration, but
as per your party,
as per our party, I am sure and I know that this present government has done a lot to engage our young people. It's not just a mountain. Yes, a few days ago, I saw the Commissioner of Women Affairs say the first 300 graduate of Odatiwa training initiative, and you know what it means for 300 people to acquire skill and to be trained and acquire that skill. You know what kind of, how it's going to not booming our society alone. The number of crime rates, percentage of crime rate, we dropped it in our society. You know how level equality will be reduced in our society. So, and it is not this ministry alone. It's this. There are opportunities that spread, cut across board. Yes. And the Commissioner of Youth and Sport Development too is doing fantastically well to engage our young people in sports and youth development. I am opportune and I am aware, and this alone, our young people can just walk down to all these ministries to go and demand. Leaders and wadari where they are not ghosts. Then it is their right within do all this within the ambit of law. What are the programs that you have for young people? We have trained professional civil servants that will attend to this young people. I
believe APC is accommodating people, and I believe when it comes to governance, as Ayedatiwa is there, is not a governor of APC, a governor of everybody.
As a matter of fact, lately I engaged someone that was saying no. Àwọn tó ń bá wa ṣiṣẹ́ no. Ó láwọn tó ń bá wa ṣiṣẹ́ ẹgbẹ́ àwọn náà ń ṣe ìjọba. I now said you have forgotten that these appointees are not to preside over all Progressive Congress members alone.
But Ondo State.
Ondo State people. And when I told that person, the person no
understand.
I think you understand me. So it is Ondo State government. Government of Ondo State people. Not government for the Progressive Congress alone. I think you understand me. So, and our people at home, they should see it is their right. I think you understand me. They must just take it upon yourselves. Approach these ministries. A lot of programs are ongoing that our young people can take advantage of. They should just walk into those ministries.
You talked about the organized.
I know about the one that's going on in Ministry of Agrics, encouraging our young people to actually participate in farming. I think you understand. Even myself, I have some number of young people in my farm that I'm training. That I engage. Yes, I think you understand me. So, and I know that some people away from government, you know, we are just party administrators, and if we can be doing that, I know and I am sure that our government is doing it.
Every youth believes there is money in politics. When I just get there, when I involve there will be money strolling out. And you see, I'm so surprised you're telling me you have a farm, you're a farmer and other things, because I think that is the notion, and that's what is in some of the youth yes. So what's the thing? Because
Madam, it is not. There is no money in politics, honestly speaking. It is a call to serve, and part of our we have in the previous years we have seen people, not even young people this time around. Àwọn tó jẹ́ adarí tó jẹ́ bàbá nílé àti oríṣiríṣi ìwà bàjẹ́ tí wọ́n wù nígbà tó ń dépò. But the kind of young people that we are grooming, people's resources must be used for the development of the people. It's not for your personal resources. And it must be used for you and your family alone. It must be used strictly for the people. And ó jẹ́ ohun ìwúrí pé àwọn ọ̀dọ́ wa wọ̀nyí pẹ̀lú orí ọ̀fẹ́ Ọlọ́run ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ondo àti ìrọ̀lẹ́ sọ pé kó sì páńpẹ́ àjọ EFCC àbí àjọ ICPC torí pé wọ́n ṣe kí nítorí pé owó tíjọba sọ pé kán lò fún ìdàgbàsókè ìlú wọ́n lò síbi tó tọ́ àti ibi tó yẹ. So nípa ìdí èyí àwọn ọ̀dọ́ wa
kóníkálùkù wá
àwọn ọ̀dọ́ wa kóníkálùkù ṣe kí ni kó ṣe pé if you are coming to serve you must not come with that notion. No. Honestly speaking, even the remuneration of an average people in government are better. People who are in business world, even most of you civil servants, the remuneration of people in government, your own salary is better off in most cases if you look at it. I know what I am saying. You have people in government. Please engage them. Ask from them. Compare notes. Compare and contrast. Maybe what I have said is different from what they are.
Ìtumọ̀ ni wípé béèyàn bá lóun ó ṣe politics àbí kó níṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe.
That's what we have been preaching. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, that way like myself, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jobs. I just some of us torí pé ohun tó jẹ wá lọ́kàn ni pé ìdàgbàsókè ló jẹ wá lọ́kàn la ṣe mú a fi ṣe vocation ni kì í ṣe pé a way of life pé láìsí ọ̀rọ̀ òṣèlú a lè no rárá a lè ti fi ẹgbẹ́ ayé wa. That is why if I am in my farm I post it on my Facebook page, on my social media page, that people should see that away from politics. There was a day I was harvesting not tomatoes, ẹja mu, and harvest ẹja loko mi. So I now posted, somebody said it's a lie, and I said I am still at the location. Come and check. When the person came down, I shared my live location with the person. When he came down, I said, "Oh, you have really led by example." I said, "That is just it, and that has been a secret." So nípa ìdí èyí mò ń ra àwọn ojúgbà mi, àwọn ọ̀dọ́ nílé pé ẹjọ́ we owe our society a responsibility, and that responsibility is that whatever that we know how to do best, especially legitimate business,
do it.
Please let us do it with all passion and compassion.
Okay.
So before we still have a little more to talk about, but I want you to also, you as an individual, also a leader and a political participant. I know you like that word. What word of encouragement would you give an individual like you who is vying to involve in politics? What has sustained you? Because I checked your social media platform. I realized you've been engaging in politics for a while. What has kept you going? And then what is that thing that you would want them to imbibe?
The first thing in politics, first thing I did is to choose a mentor. And my mentor, if he tells you good morning, go and check outside, it's 7 a.m. Torí pé part of what is lagging in our system ni pé àwọn yẹn kàn wọlé bá dẹ̀ ṣe tó bá ṣọ́ra lọ́rọ̀ òṣèlú tó bá ṣe wọlé ló wà ṣe sájáde. Àwọn ẹni tí mò ń tẹ̀lé lóṣèlú kò fi ọ̀rọ̀ owó kò fi ṣáájú ìdàgbàsókè ìpínlẹ̀ Ondo yìí ló jẹ wọ́n lógún. So ìgbà táwa náà tẹ̀bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí tẹ̀lé wọn láàrí àwa náà ṣe kíni amúlọ́kùnkúndùn pé
àwọn ajá yẹn gbà lára ẹ̀.
pọ̀ ajá gbà lára wọn pé ìdàgbàsókè ìpínlẹ̀ Ondo ó gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe kíni ó gbọ́dọ̀ jí àwa náà lógún, and we have been following those principles dogmatically, and that is why it has never failed us. Ìkejì ni integrity. Olótùú kì í ṣe pé owó mo sọ kíní kan lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ pé ìkà yìí kò ṣe kíni kò dọ́gba. As a young person, at all times it must not be about money. You must have the love and the interest of your people at heart. Let people know that this person is passionate.
But comrade, in Nigeria we worship money so much that
I have said it earlier.
The elderly ones too worship money.
If you did not start for something, you fall for everything. And part of our preaching to our young people at home is that ẹni tí bá tún tẹ̀lé ẹ wo bí àìkọ́ àkókò mo sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan yẹn pé ẹ wo ìgbé ayé dáadáa.
kẹ́ tó tẹ̀lé o.
kẹ́ tó tẹ̀lé tẹ́ ẹ bá dẹ̀ because ẹ tó bá wo tó bá sọ pé ó lọ ṣe lágbájá ó dẹ̀ dàbí tàmẹ̀dù in most cases they are not so nípa ìdí èyí àwọn tó jẹ́ ọ̀dọ́ wa wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe kíni ẹni tẹ́ ń tẹ̀lé gẹ́gẹ́ bí adarí ó ṣe kíni ó ṣe pàtàkì my ọ̀gá they call him talk and do ọ̀gá wa gómìnà wa àná kọ́lọ́ bá wọn ṣe kíni kọ́lọ́ fọ ẹ tó wo gómìnà wa ẹni tó bá sọ pé òun fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan náà tí ìgbà tí lágbára sọ fún ẹ pé òun ti lágbára everybody all of us are mentored by our late governor and we have been following that footpath and it has never sábà lágbára nǹkan sọ pé people can be angry with us for a while but eventually they will do what they will understand where we are coming from. So nípa I want to encourage the young ones at home please whatever you do in life whether even your businesses integrity matters make that your watchword let people know that you are whatever you believe in that you are standing for that thing and you stand not ordinary stand not just standing you stand firmly with that thing.
Integrity. Yes, it is doing what is right even when no one is watching you. Do it, and that's the thing about life. Well, before we let you go, Ondo State at 50. Kill me ojútẹ̀ ń wò in the nearest future. And then ayé dàtí wá ti sọ Àkúrẹ́ di urbanization. Ṣé Àkúrẹ́ nìkan ló mọ̀ o tó yà máa pọ̀ lóòó?
Ohun tí mo sọ what I mean is that Àkúrẹ́ what I
àṣẹ̀bẹ̀rẹ̀ l'Àkúrẹ́ àbí?
No ọ̀sán níbẹ̀ ni pé Àkúrẹ́ can now tó bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ Ìkẹjà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ can now compete favorably with them.
Ṣé o máa débì mí náà ṣe rò pé ó lè débì mí?
Gbogbo bí ẹ lọ kirikiri àwọn ìletò ẹ rí i pé okay there is dualization going on across the length and breadth Àkúrẹ́ nìkan ló yẹ kó jẹ́ dualized capacity Ọ̀wọ̀ ti ní dualization Ìkàrẹ́ ti ní dualization if you look at the road that links Àkùngbá and Ìkàrẹ́ now dualization project is going on there Èkìtìpupa Ìgbọ́kọ̀dá road dualization project is going on there pàápàá jùlọ àtúnwá ní ààrẹ tó jẹ́ pé ó ṣe kí ni ó ṣe agbátẹrù fún wa ẹ lọ sí ọ̀nà Adó ẹ rí i pé the road is not only being reconstructed it's a dual carriage road ọ̀nà Ọ̀wọ̀ bákan náà wọ́n ṣe kí ni iṣẹ́ ń lọ ń bẹ̀ tẹ́ bá lọ sí Oǹdó Ọ̀rẹ́ road iṣẹ́ ṣe kí ni iṣẹ́ ń lọ ń bẹ̀ Iléṣà Bìní Ọ̀wọ̀ tó lọ sí Iléṣà Ìbàdàn ẹ rí i pé kí ni dualization is ongoing so ẹ rí i pé gbogbo iṣẹ́ yẹn ó ṣe kí ni ó ti wọra there is a synergy between the federal government and the state government to actualize and they transform the entire system.
Do you think we are getting it right because we are the source? Do you think we are getting it right because we are?
Olótú torí pé a jọ wà ní the same lineage nítorí ọ̀rọ̀ bàbá àtọmọ ni ọ̀rọ̀ wa ṣe kí ni ọ̀rọ̀ wa yíra bàbá tó bá sára sọ́dọ̀ sọ pé bàbá nǹkan bá báyìí ní ẹ ṣe fún wa tí bàbá bá gbọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ń bínú àbí nǹkan tó bá tún dalẹ̀ à ṣe kí n torí kọ́ mọ́ bàbá la jẹ́ àbá ẹjọ́ bàbá la jẹ́ kí n bàbá la wá ṣe. so sorry Olótú it's pẹ̀lú ọ̀fẹ́ Ọlọ́run àtàtìlẹ́yìn àwọn aráalé ó jẹ́ ohun tí ní gbé mo wà láyé mo wà láàyè nígbà tó Ondo State ní owó
ẹ tí ìdìbò àti ìdìbò nígbà yẹn o.
ó jẹ́ ohun ìdùnnú pàápàá jùlọ àwa tó jẹ́ ọ̀dọ́ pé 50 ọdún ìpínlẹ̀ ìpínlẹ̀ Ondo ó ṣojú wa and a lè rí pé pẹ̀lú orí ọ̀fẹ́ Ọlọ́run Ondo State in another 50 years will be an Eldorado. Wow. Though will have been able to compare more than America. God will preserve our lives to make sure that we witness that. We are not going to disappoint you. Ondo State at 50, you can see that Ondo has been so peaceful. We have enjoyed peace. That's why the Lord was okay shaking. It can only be God and the cooperation of our people. And as a matter of fact, the Young Progressive Congress in Ondo State, we have enjoyed the massive support of our people back home. And I am just appealing to them and enjoying them to let us continue in this spirit so that we can take Ondo State to that greater height.
Okay, thank you very much, comrade. How wow, dear viewers, for a few minutes for almost an hour. We've engaged him and he has been able to, marshal everything. Then Shadiri, wọ́n ní kẹjẹ kájọ wà ní yàrá kan náà. Wọ́n ló gbà wá àbí ntẹ̀sọ nìyẹn o kó tí yín ni o kóòrùn má pa wá kójú má pa wá wọn ní yàrá yẹn gbà wá pé kájọ wà ń bẹ́ẹ̀ pàápàá jùlọ ẹ̀yin ọ̀dọ́ wọn ní kẹ́ ẹ wáṣẹ́ ṣe bó bá tiẹ̀ máa wà ní politics wa gbọ́dọ̀ ṣiṣẹ́ ó fẹ́ wá sáàfù wa ni kì í ṣe pé bóyá o fẹ́ wọbẹ̀ kó lọ máa tójú bọ̀ nǹkan tí ò yẹ kó tójú bọ̀ wọ́n dẹ̀ ní tẹni tá a bá máa bá rìn ẹni tá a máa tẹ̀lé ká mọ̀ dáadáa. Thank you. This is how far we can go on this section. We still have another guest and a very big thank you. Ẹ bá wa kí gbogbo ọ̀dọ́
ẹ̀yin ọ̀dọ́ nílẹ̀ káàárọ̀ òjíire akíyín pé káàárọ̀ adẹ̀ tún wá fi àkókò yà fi ń pàrọwà sí pé gbogbo kùdìẹ̀kudiẹ táwọn náà bá ti identify láwùjọ wa ládùúgbò wa ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe kínní ẹ jẹ́ ká sá fún ìwà jàǹdùkú ẹ jẹ́ ká sá fún ìwà ìpáǹle ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe ohun tó tọ́ àti ohun tó yẹ lábẹ́ òfin it's a natural phenomenon it's a natural
thing.
It's a natural when you when you give life what is right it's going to reward you pẹ̀lú orí ọ̀fẹ́ Ọlọ́run àǹfààní ẹnu nígbà ayé wa àǹfààní rẹ̀ la jẹ.
àmì o ẹ ṣe o comrade wa thank you ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ sókè lọ́rùn à ń bọ̀.
ọba tó darí òjò náà. ọba tó darí òjò náà wá darí mi kó fàṣẹ pẹ́rẹ́ o ọba là ṣe pé sáàkì o. ọba tó darí afẹ́fẹ́ o. ọba tó darí òjò náà wá darí mi ó tó fàṣẹ pẹ́rẹ́ ó ọba la ṣe pé. jíjí mo jí lówùrọ̀ mo ké pé ó sákì.
Èdùà tó darí ayé sísàlẹ̀ o àṣẹ òkè okú ọjọ́ pípẹ́ tó fi lé ọ̀run sókè kò gba ayé mi dé o wá darí mi sáyọ̀ kí n ṣògo aládé mímọ́ tó darí mi nú òjò ọlọ́wọ́ sísára ọba láéláé mo gbójú mi sókè sí ọ olúlá àfọ̀hùn kó ṣẹ wá àṣẹ tí ń gbọ́rọ̀ sókè darí mi o olùdarí àwọn ọ̀gbun ibi tó bá wẹ̀ fúnfun lẹ̀lẹ̀ ní darí ìgbà sí
much for running us. We're still on the show, Mixed Grill, and this is the only program that gives you the opportunity to speak any of the languages you want to speak, to pass your message across. And we just said something about the youth, and this one will just be translating, going, giving back to our society, especially when the society must have trained you when you were youth and when you were still very young. And remember, that guy said, the man said, so definitely it's not about train omode dada, omadi, another thing. And there are schools that want to train you very well, and in fact, after that training, you want to say, thank God. So, but I want to give this to Tope to introduce our guest.
Right.
Tope.
Yes. So, of course, welcome back from that break, and of course we had long talk about youth development and involvement in politics, but right now we need to give back to our society and infrastructures that have actually trained us. And in that light, I would be introducing the president of the global president of OGSA, Oyemeko Grammar School, in person of Dr. Adeni Ijogun. Good morning.
Oh, Dr. Adeni, welcome.
Thank you very much.
How you look so.
Thank you very much.
Wow.
I would like by saying up school, sir.
The only school.
Of course, the only grammar speaking school.
Yes.
The only grammar
speaking school.
So you people should not turn the studio to your studio.
Well, you might have to excuse us this morning.
Oh my God! So definitely.
Don't worry. Don't feel oppressed.
So definitely we have a product here too. So well, if you want to. If people want to introduce me now, I'll say I'm Chioma Ogunbenro, a producer, presenter. So, sir, can we know you better?
I am Dr. Adeni Ijogun, the global president of Oyemeko Grammar School, Akure Alumni Association. That's
okay. Apart from that, what are those things you do?
By training and education, I'm a chartered quantity surveyor.
Okay.
And I am a fellow of the Nigerian Institute of Quantity Surveyors.
Okay.
I am a member of the Royal Institute of Chartered Surveyors of UK.
Okay.
And also a chartered member of the Canadian Institute of Quantity Surveyors.
Okay.
And currently, I am the board chairman of the membership board of African Association of Quantity Surveyors.
But the thing is full. The ground is filling already.
I can still tell you more.
You asked for it.
I'm the chairman of a Premier One Day Resort.
Wow.
Yeah. So let's come a little bit.
Oh no. Okay. Back home now.
Yes.
Let's talk about you being the president, because you are sitting at the capacity of being the global president of Oyemeko Grammar School in Akure. Let's look at it. What do you think we should give back to the society? Why should we give back? Because I remember when I was in school, man, all those teachers, they'll flog me,
Yes.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you still tell me I should give back to the society, give back to them again. Why?
Thank you very much. I'm happy that you mentioned that they flogged you. And there must be a reason why they did that, that you don't want to mention. But I was also flogged, and that is why I'm here today to tell you that those are the qualities of a good teacher, telling you what you are doing wrong, that they want you to do right. And if you are not listening in good time, then of course the flogging comes in. But maybe flogging is not the best way, but of course one of the ways to teach children to go the right way. When you talk of values are those things that you get from the school in terms of what the teachers give you, what they inculcate in you when you are in school. It doesn't stop at education alone. It goes beyond education to morals. It goes from morals to sports. It goes to a lot of other things like that about life, and it helps to shape a particular child towards what the future entails. Yes.
So if you want to say, those people in the association, are you really proud of your school?
I'm more than proud of my school. Straight up. I'm more than proud of Oyemeko Grammar School. That is the school that modeled me to what I am today.
Why?
Because that is one
school that you can say has actually given a robust education. Yes, when we were in school, you learn Greek, not only in terms of theory, but theory practicals. We have the land mass in the school. That I have a farm of my own when I was in school, and apart from that, we talk about health. We talk about sports.
Okay. And a lot of things.
And a lot of other things.
Well, let's talk about the training presently. Can we compare those training and this dispensation with the training we are giving to the children, and why do we have those lacks?
Well, I would say the schools generally they are improving. And those things that are not there in the olden days, they are trying to bring it on board. I am very happy with what the government is doing presently by bringing in other things apart from the educational aspect alone, in terms of learning skills. Yes, learning one skills or the other to have a robust education that is a product coming out of the school. We not only be able to talk about academics alone, but talk about one or two things that they can actually put their hands into to ensure that they get some things to do.
It's a good thing you mentioned the impact of the government, but I also I'd like to know what is the effort of the Alumni Association on towards the development of the modern day educational system in the school as of today.
Thank you very much. I will tell you what alumni can do by mentioning what we actually did in Oyemekun Grammar School Akure Alumni Association. We collaborated with the school authorities. We work hand in hand with the government to ensure that we transform that school over the past 4 years into a modern school in terms of infrastructural development. And we plowed in nothing less than about 500 million naira to the infrastructural development of Oyemekun Grammar School over the past 4 years. That is actually very commendable, and we are complementing the effort of the government in that aspect. And apart from that, we go for scholarship for students, for sound students, for those that are excelling, and for those that are less privileged. We cater for all of them in terms of scholarship. We don't just limit it to performing students alone, but those students that their parents are not able to afford tuition and other school activities, we ensure that through some foundations that members have actually had, we make sure that all those people are captured, that we're having that all-inclusive education in the school.
In the olden days, I mentioned something the other time. I said I remember that my teacher would flog me, and thank God they shipped me, because I know I was a little bit stubborn then. Thank God I am here today. But now, we find it difficult to punish the children. And the alumni also are there. You people are supporting, and at the end of the day, what we are grooming, what we are bringing out is not getting. We are not getting right. We're not getting it right. And I know the alumni belongs to the parents and the teachers and everything. So, what do you think the alumni can do to bake a very good student?
Yes, I think we are talking about the corporal punishment.
Not only corporal. Sometimes if you even overtalk to students, they will go back home and bring their mother, and before you know it, the mother will come and slap the teacher. And the alumni will say,
You see, the issue is, you cannot but find that in the society.
Well, during our own time, they didn't.
During our own time, yes, it's not so predominant like what we are having now. Don't forget also that children of nowadays, they began to know more of their rights at an initial stage of their lives, because their parents groomed them in such a way to recognize that their rights early enough. But that is what is rubbing off on the students. You talk to a student and we talk back to you. That can never happen in our time. We respect the teachers a lot. When the teachers are coming, we may have to take your take your leave. Yes, and run away because you know that you're coming with that level of. It shows the respect that you have. It shows that you know that what you are doing is not right in the first place for you to be running away from the teacher.
So what do you think the alumni can do to bring back, sanity in the school?
Okay, what the alumni is doing is to give a lot of lectures to students.
Do you do that?
Yes, of course we do. We give lectures to students. We invite different professionals to come and to talk about their discipline, to talk about what they do, what are the skills that they have, what are those things what are the subjects that they need to make sure they have to be able to qualify as an engineer, for example, and what we make you to also qualify as a good citizen of the country. Those are things that we ensure that we complement the school.
Okay.
We give lectures, we advise them, we do vocational training and all that to ensure that we complement the school authority.
Okay.
So away from that, I have this question. Of course, it's actually been lingering in my mind. Even when I was a student, I realized that all through the time when I was a student and even after, the principal management of the school is always an old student. Is that a
tradition?
Is it a tradition? And if so, why is it? Is there like a special reason for that?
Thank you very much. We believe that what we own, the way you handle what we own is different from the way you handle what you don't own. As a product of the school, we believe that the ownership of the school, apart from, don't let us talk about the legal aspect of it. The school, of course, belongs to the government. But we take the ownership of the school in terms of emotional management of the school. We take ownership. The school belongs to us. Nobody can take that away from us because we are products of the school. We have the values that are inculcated in us when we were in the school.
So if all schools goes on and have things like that, don't you think some people will not have opportunities? Because I schooled in my village and I did very well. No, coming to be a principal now and it's not around this place. So don't you think you'll be robbing me of getting to where I should get to?
I don't believe so. I don't believe so because I don't know the proximity of your village to Akure, but I believe that the government will post a teacher or a principal from the headquarters here to your place.
Okay.
So you can as well ensure that, yes, of course, and make impact. What we are talking about is the impact that we believe that through the values that are inculcated in us when we were in school, we believe that those values are exceptional. They are values that you cannot easily get in other schools, and of course we want continuity. And that's why we are proud all over the world that we have our products all over the world that are making impacts all over the world.
Okay, yes, you are the
global president.
President. Yes. That means that when it is global, it's all over. Now, you talking about things that you've done for the school. You mentioned billions. The time I asked you to come and pay for adverts, now you said there is no money, but you have spent billions of naira on the school. Now, why the school alone? Why not the community? Is the alumni doing anything for the community the school belongs to?
Yes, we are doing a lot. We are doing a lot for the community because don't forget that the students that are there, over 3,000 students, they are representing the community. For us to give scholarship, we are doing that for the community.
Paying back to the
community.
Okay.
Yes. And also the values that are being inculcated to the students.
They will take it back to the
community.
Okay, now let's talk about the teachers, because if you have a very good teacher, such teacher will be able to, give back to the students, and that's when the students will be well baked. Yes. Do you have anything for the teachers, not the students alone?
Yes, in fact, when we talk of infrastructural development that I told you has been massive, is to make sure that the teachers are working in a conducive environment.
Okay, you are using politics to choose me.
I'm not a politician, man.
You are using politics
to make sure that they are working in a conducive environment.
Infrastructure is Oyemekun. The school remains there.
But the government does a lot also in the school.
Yes, there are
staff quarters or
staff quarters.
Of course, we have staff quarters.
Yeah.
We have staff quarters that we put our teachers.
Do you have other things for the teachers apart from those infrastructures?
Yes, of course. We will see to their welfare.
That, like what?
I won't want you to go and copy it in your school. But I can tell you, you can ask any teacher in the American during the last Christmas. They were happy. I won't say more than that. They were happy.
Okay, they were happy during the Christmas.
Yes.
So now, what you do?
And that's
now?
a pointer to the answer that you are expecting from me. Yes.
That's okay. You too. You do something for the teachers.
Yes, we do.
Now, answered by not answering.
No, I've answered. I said you can confirm from any teacher in the school that they were happy in December during Christmas.
It's a good thing they are watching you. So if
I know I'm on air.
It's global.
It's global.
Yes, I know I'm on air.
All right, good.
Okay.
Good one.
Okay. Now let's talk about you using your influence to bring things back, because I know globally you have people all around. So how do you coordinate these people? And sometimes in a normal situation, not every one of us is as good as and we pass through that to Yemekun too, because his fingers are not equal. So how are you trying to manage each one of us, as a global president, with the ones on the high and the ones at the low?
Thank you very much. I must tell you that we have over 48,000 members all over the world. Yes, to frighten you, because that school is not like other schools.
How old is the school?
We're actually doing our 73rd anniversary this week.
Wow.
Yes.
73rd.
Wow.
Yes. So
that's why
it shows experience. It shows quality. Darubo shows quality and experience.
Okay.
Yes. So what the first thing that we're able to do over the past 4 years is to ensure that we have a functional secretariat within the school community. A secretariat. Yes, we build that. And we ensure that it's media compliant, internet compliant. We have all the internet handles, and yes, so it's a functional secretariat. You have dedicated lines, and all over the world we're able to harvest our members. We communicated with the school authorities to see the graduating sets that we have, and of course we harvested that and be able to have what we have, like a data bank of the record of our members all over the world.
So do I join willingly, or you just add me to the platform, or I join willingly?
Or there's a criteria
of joining.
The criteria is that
because some people are over there watching, and they are from Oyemekun, and at the end of the day, they say, he's still alumni now. Kilo shele, what is sidetrack me? Other things we need to do. Yes, is there anything?
Nothing except that you must be a product of the school. That's all that you need. Well, it's not, we've tried to ensure, we have subscription that we pay every year, but it's not compulsory. We appreciate when people come together to bring ideas. You can never translate everything to money. Some members are so magnanimous that they contribute fantastic sums of money. I can tell you that for free. Yeah. So we know that fingers are not equal, and as such we accommodate everybody. If you can contribute your subscription, yes. If you can't, we still welcome you coming. We are having our AGM on Saturday, this coming Saturday, and we are going to see all of us coming together. Yes, and that's a set that has agreed to fund the AGM. And when you say funding the AGM, that means the feeding, the drinks, and all those things that will be involved. We rotate it like that for members, member sets that are 40 years. So that's part of the strategy. So we have a strategy in place to ensure that both the high and mighty and the low are incorporated. Yes, because at times, even as a president, I found out that some of the ideas by those people that you say they don't have much to contribute are very fantastic ideas, and that has helped the leadership of the association by listening. We have that listening ear to listen to what members are saying, and then we put all hands on deck.
You know, most of the time, leadership problem is always something that we always want to, dankoru. So do you have terms, or do you just stay there as a life president in your own?
No, we have a tenure. We have a constitution.
Are you serious?
Oh yes, we have a constitution.
Really?
Unlike other schools, we have a constitution. We have a constitution in place, and my tenure is finishing by Sunday.
Oh,
yes. So you can as well say I'm the outgoing global president.
But as of now, you are still.
Yes, I'm sitting. That's my senior of office.
Wow. Okay.
So I'm still the president
until Sunday.
Until Sunday. Yes, as I do the Thanksgiving on Sunday. Of course, we have another fantastic member of the association that is coming on board. That is going to. It's a high flyer going to shake our competitors again. They're in for it.
Okay.
They're in for it again.
For this 73rd anniversary you people are doing, what are those things you people have put in place?
In terms of the program? No, of course we
programs and your projects.
Well, our projects, a lot of projects. I must tell you that one of the projects is the volleyball court. Yeah, the innovation of the volleyball court, that is done, and we have our mission to turn the school sports pavilion into a mini stadium. Is also in place. It's ongoing. Yes, it's ongoing, okay. And we are also blessed with the intervention project of our distinguished honorable Senator Adeni Yadubamire.
From your school?
It's not from my school, but we
influence.
Influence, yes, exactly. He brought some intervention projects to our school, and we are indeed very happy about it. We thank him. I'm using this forum to thank him again for bringing that to Imeku Grammar School, Akure.
So ask your questions so that we let him go.
I was going to ask you. I got really excited when you said. There is this fusion between the classes, that there is no segregation because all fingers are not equal. But you kept mentioning our product. There are some people that didn't really pass out from Ondo State. I mean from Oyemekun Grammar School.
But they attended.
But they attended. Yes. So can they also class themselves or if they want to associate themselves with OGSA, can they do that?
Well, we can do that on special consideration.
Okay.
What the constitution says, as I speak, is that you must have a certificate from the school. But we are very flexible.
Is it junior or secondary? Or senior? Junior or senior?
Because we have junior certificates.
Both of them. Both, yes.
Okay.
Both. So the issue is that you won't say you spent about maybe 1 or 2 terms and
you left because
you left
because you couldn't keep up.
Yes. Of course, some people even have some people are rusticated from the school. Such people will not be part of the alumni association.
But for those who probably because of relocation or
that's what
good reasons.
Exactly. Yes.
Because once a soldier is always a soldier.
Exactly,
once OGSA, it's always in the spirit. As a matter of fact, you see all these students leaving OGSA to other school doing so well. I've seen that.
Yes.
I know very many that were rusticated from Oyemekun, but because the discipline in them, instilled in them, they became so good in the other school, and they could easily say, you are from OGSA. So for that reason, I think maybe there should be...
Yeah, we can give them special considerations.
All right.
Yes, we can. You've taken our water. You drank from the well of the school. Of course, we give you consideration.
Okay, then
you are doing well.
Particularly if you are
doing well. Everybody,
of course, we want that.
Everybody wants to associate with someone that is doing well now. Well, then, viewers, wherever you are watching this program, it's Mixed Grill, and we're paying host to the global president of Oyemekun Grammar School. Akure, Ondo State, Nigeria.
Yes.
Well, how many branches in Nigeria globally? How many branches do you have?
In Nigeria, globally?
Okay, let's start in Nigeria.
In Nigeria, we have upwards of about 8 branches. Very vibrant.
Vibrant ones.
Vibrant ones.
Can you mention them?
We have in Abuja, we have in Lagos, we have of course, home base here.
Home base is the...
We have in Abeokuta. Yes, I think I've mentioned. Did I mention Abuja, Port
Yes,
Harcourt? Yeah, Port Harcourt. Yes, yes.
Globally,
we have in Maryland in the US.
Okay.
We have in Canada. We have in UK. We have in Ireland.
You have in UK.
Yes, and there are some other prospects in Asia, and also in Dubai.
Okay.
Yes.
So how do you organize those branches? Do you
coordinate?
Yes. How do you coordinate those branches?
When you say organize or coordinate, let me start from organizing.
Okay.
Organize means that how were they formed?
Yes, and how the leadership structure looks
exactly,
like.
Yes. We have a constitution that shows what any branch at all, what is going to look like. Yes, okay. Exactly. So, but globally, what we have tried to do is to ensure that we have reduced the volume that we make a branch.
So if 50 is making a branch in Nigeria, yes. So we can say, okay, 10 can make a branch.
Yeah, what we did all over the world is now 10.
10? Wow.
Yeah. 10 members.
Speaking from the spirit, right?
That's speaking from the spirit. And maybe I'll consult my council to make you a honorary member of
okay, that would be a very good one.
We are going to consider that.
That would be a very good one. So with that, with the structure, so we will have a president.
No, we only have one president.
Oh, wow.
We have sets.
Okay, yes.
Sets, they have their chairman.
See, I can now see when our teacher was teaching us set then in mathematics.
Okay,
can you see where the thing is coming in? So it's even working through.
It's working, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
We have sets.
We have sets. So, and each of the sets, they have their own association.
Yes. Subset.
Yeah,
that's
subset.
Subset. You're in spirit.
And all those other branches too, once you are able to achieve the numerical strength of 10, then of course you start. We give you the go ahead. Most times I visit that particular branch to inaugurate the branch, and we give them a certificate of branch inauguration.
So it is more than word of mouth. It is actually putting words to action, making sure all these constitution or structures are being effective.
Yes. They're being monitored and they're effective. And also, like I told you, we have a secretariat that is very vibrant.
And the home base.
Of course, at the home base, yes.
So you have officers.
Of course,
yes,
of course, we have officers, yes.
And you have a name to protect. I mean the school. So how have you been trying to make sure that name still stands the way it has been? Oyemeko,
Now the only
now boys alone they date here. Our wife waiting they happen.
Well, you see, what we have tried to do is that we have tried to liberalize the constitution and globalize it at the same time.
Okay.
Around the 1970s,
yes,
Oyemeko was one of those grade A schools that were given the permission to run HSC.
Yes. So
higher school certificate. And of course, at that point, we have females coming in.
Yes.
So we were able to harvest the female also to have a women's wing. So we have a women's wing of the Oyemeko Old Student Association Alumni Association.
Okay.
You get it? We have the women wing that is ably shared by the one and only head of service female head of service that Ondo has ever produced. Yes, the person of Dr. Mrs. Koshiba Nicola.
Mama?
Yes.
Mama, primary 6.
I don't know what you want to say, but we are talking about primary 6. You are saying also the value that we are talking about in the Oyemeko. Primary 6 means she wanted you to ensure that you are doing the right thing. That's why you people call
Mama. Yes,
I'm very proud of her.
Yes, and that's exactly that she brought in the experience of the Oyemeko people.
Yes. The values. Yes, principles.
Yes.
Yeah, and also very humble. So the humility also. If you know how you know that.
We have the women's wing.
We have the women's wing. Yes.
So can our wife join the women's wing?
That's another one that we are calling for, which is the wives of the
Old students.
Yes. And we will consider that. We will consider that.
You will do
consider that. Because we have wives, of course, we may likely have husbands too.
Husbands of
Students Association.
Yes, thank you very much, our Global President, and your parting words to the people as you celebrate, and to your people. I don't know who you want to say thank you to. You know, gradually by Sunday now you will now be a past global president.
Yes.
So I want to give you this opportunity to say a thank you to the people that have, and we
It's not easy. It has not been easy. Yes.
And your parting words to them.
Thank you very much. I want to say a very big thank you to Almighty God for sparing our lives, being with us for the over 4 years that we have been in the council. And I want to say a big thank you to the over 48,000 members that have stood by us solidly to ensure that those massive projects were accomplished. Without them, we wouldn't have been able to function.
Really?
And we want to also say a big thank you to the government of Ondo State. They have given us the enabling environment. And I use the opportunity to congratulate the governor for the 58th anniversary of the state. Yeah. And also use the opportunity to also congratulate ourselves as Oyemek Grammar School that are turning 73. We are now 73 years old, and we are getting stronger, bigger, and wiser. Thank you very much. You are going to be,
We will consider.
We have to consider that because she's speaking for us now.
Yeah.
Okay. So I want to say a big thank you to everybody, our viewers at home. I want to say a big thank you. It has been a pleasurable time. And I want to also say a big thank you to the incoming president. The person, I do mention the name the other time, person of Dr. Honorable Afeolu Kere.
Wow.
I'm sure you know him.
The name rings bell.
He was a member of the Ondo State House of Assembly, from there a member of the Federal House of Assembly. Okay. So he's coming with that vigor, the passion, the experience that's why I said our contemporaries are in there for a big run. Yes.
Okay, now Global President, before I allow you go, this is Mixed Grill, a special program, and for coming on this show, since Oyemek is celebrating, I want you to celebrate this Mixed Grill with something. I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about, if you are giving me a set here, it will be beautiful. I will write Oyemek as your own global president, so maybe 73. You go back home to tell them that, okay, Mama, Jesse or Osrc, because you can't be doing it alone for Oyemek in that community. So bring something out from Oyemek so that we too in the studios, and see, let me tell you, very soon there is going to be a quiz program, and if Oyemek is coming to be sponsoring that program, there's nothing bad about it.
That's right.
Also, it will cut across, this good thing we cut across. So what are you giving Ms. Guri? Globally.
Yes, I know I'm on air. I will first of all like to have your list of
things that we want.
Yes, okay. I'll be able to pick from it.
Okay.
But I can make a promise.
Okay.
Can make a promise globally.
Okay.
And on air.
Yes.
Now that the OGSA Alumni Association that I'm proud of will do something substantial for you.
Substantial.
Yes.
Producer, you don't hear bros don't talk say OG Abi Oyemek go give us something substantial.
That is fantastic.
Which one be that?
That is why OGSA is the only school.
We want to also let you know that we've just won a global award.
Okay.
Can I have it?
Yes.
A global award?
Yes. All over Africa.
Are you serious?
That is 2025 Africa Outstanding Alumni Association Award.
Oh,
yes.
This calls
really?
a big celebration.
Yes.
You are the.
And we intend to even a presentation to the governor.
This is lovely.
Yes. Give it to the
Make a presentation. Yes.
Wow,
yes. We intend to do that.
This
is really lovely.
Yes.
Wow, thank you. It's good. Yeah, I know. assuming I'm still, in the birth range, I would just say if I give birth to a son, I will take the son to Oyemeku. I'll make sure he attends Oyemeku Grammar School.
You send my grandchildren. Of course.
It should always be your first choice. Can you imagine? There are 2 schools in Ondo State, OGSA
and others.
That's it. So.
When you are not great Ife.
I was thinking you ask me why the only school. Why are we saying this the only school?
Why is it the only school, sir?
Okay, let me tell you the story. The story is because when all other schools in the western region then were doing school start at 6th,
right,
at the 6th year level, from 6, because of the values and the dexterity of both the teachers and the students, and the and how the teachers were so proud of the students. The teachers made a presentation to the government that they want the school to present their students at
primary 5.
Not primary 5, at class 5. From 5.
Yes.
And they did the exam?
Yes, and the government allowed the only school to make that presentation. And the only school scored minimum of 95% on all subjects. Woo! So that is why it's the only school. So when you say Oyemeku, you probably raise up your tongue like this and say the only school.
And it takes a name that goes with Akure, Oriki, Akure.
Exactly.
So you can't take it away from us. As a matter of fact, when you say great.
See, you two self, you know they make mouth.
Of course not.
By mouth,
it's in the DNA.
Working's day.
It's in the DNA.
It's really been very lovely.
I hope my producer also attended Oyemeku.
I'm trusting you.
If he doesn't, we can make him honorary member.
Honorary member, yes. Because very
good. But like I told you, one of your directors is an alumnus.
What's his name?
It's the DFA.
The DFA. Okay.
We'll pay a visit.
Okay, thank you very much, sir, for coming on the show, and a very big thank you to everyone that have watched us today. Well, if your son cannot go there, let your grandchild enter the place. And keep on doing the good work. And don't forget to extend the good work to Ondo State in general. We appreciate everybody that have watched this program this morning. This is how far we can go in the section. Global President, sir.
Thank you very much.
Coming on the show.
Before I let you go, up school.
Okay.
The only school.
Thank you very much.
Up school.
The only school.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go back there. We'll be right back.
Tó unique, olórúkọ tó unique, ọba tó ṣohun tó unique, ìyìn tó unique ní máa fún, ọlọ́run tó unique.